Hello, everybody. I'm going to be doing a series of lives over the next, I don't know, couple of weeks. I'm going to kind of share with you my journey of network marketing. Some of these we're going to be using the whiteboard so I can draw some stuff out. But what I want to explain today is what got me interested in network marketing to begin with. What got me so inspired? What got me so fired up? What allowed me to retire 7 years early from Southwest Airlines as a captain there? And it is all about this network marketing venture. When we moved, I lived overseas for 8 years straight, over 8 years straight. Met and married my wife, Elka, over there in Germany. We moved down from Germany to Italy, and then we came to the States. My wife is a physiotherapist, German trained, like a physical therapist in Germany. And she was not able to do that here because they wouldn't honor her degree. They're going to make her go through all these other school stuff. Heck, she ran the physical therapy department in Ramstein Air Base, but here in the States they wouldn't honor it. So that's fine. She went and got her massage license, and she's giving massages at a chiropractic office, and then also to some of our neighbors on the side. And one night she comes home. She goes, "Guy, I don't know what this one couple does. They tip me very well. They don't have jobs. They're home. They got all this free time. They travel. I just don't get it. What do they do, right?" Well, it turns out they were $1 million earners in a network marketing company. And they introduced my wife to this product. It was helping my wife. It started helping me. She started selling it to her other massage clients. And back then, this was a $70 product. This is like 25 years ago. I'm not sure the exact date, but it was around 25 years ago. And my wife is selling this to her massage clients 70 bucks a month. I mean, that was a lot of money 25 years ago, right? And they were buying it because you know why? Because they were feeling a difference. And guess what? It was a powerful antioxidant. Well, back then, nobody knew what an antioxidant was. And in fact, I even took it to my flight surgeon, right? I took it to my flight surgeon with the military. He goes, you're just wasting your money. But I'm like, hey, I'm seeing a benefit from this. How can you say it's garbage when I'm actually feeling a benefit? And that was it, right? They knew. Well, of course, now today, everybody knows how important antioxidants are for the body, right? Help get rid of those toxins and whatnot. But back then, in this network marketing company, nobody knew. We brought it to the forefront. And that's one of the things that a good network marketing company is going to do. Before the rest of the world catches on to something that's really valuable for your health, a network marketing business model, is the easiest way to bring that to the marketplace. And it's true over and over again. Mobil 1 synthetic oil? Guess what? That was first started through network marketing, right? And the same thing with the antioxidants. And of course, with our company right now, we're on the anti-aging platform before anybody else. We have the only anti-aging formulation available to the average customer for $2 a day, $2.40 a day. We're the only company in the world that has that, and we get it directly to the cells. So again, we're leading the charge. This is one of the things I love about this industry of network marketing. You get access to products, to technology that you can't get on the marketplace, the regular marketplace, yet. All right, so you get it before anybody else. So let's continue with this story. My wife, she's selling all this stuff, and this lady is letting her know that, hey, you're making me this money. Well, you could be making this money too. Well, my wife comes home, or I come home from work, and she starts telling me about this, and she's like, she really wants me to show me how this works. And I'm like, no, that sounds like one of those things, right? You've heard about those things. You heard about somebody that's had a disaster with it or whatever. I'm like, no, I don't know anything about it. I'm ignorant is the real answer, because I don't know what I don't know. So I'm like, I keep putting them off. And I put them off like every day for a month or longer. And finally, just to shut everybody up, I go, okay, I'll tell you what. I am going to go to this meeting, and I will just say, okay, now I see. I knew you guys didn't. But then people are standing up at this meeting, giving testimonials and stuff, and it's great. And I had my own, right? It helped me. And then they got into the money part. And they showed me something that I had never seen before. Look, I had a college degree. I actually had 6 years of college. Can you believe that? I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I had 3 years studying physics. Then I switched to schools to Embry-Riddle down in Daytona Beach. Did another 3 years down there, right? Got my went through ROTC, got a regular commission on ROTC, went to pilot training, and that was kind of my career path, right? So, and then I got my master's degree, right, in aviation, business, but nobody showed me leverage. It was all about going to school, get good grades, retire in 40 years, live happily ever after. Well, how is that working for people these days, right? So I kind of had a vision that I wanted to be able to live a very good life when I got into retirement, but I knew the military career alone wasn't going to be able to do that. I had no desire to go to the airlines. That was just something that kind of evolved almost out of a necessity. So now here I am in this meeting learning about leverage for the first time. What is leverage? Leverage, right? I should have had some props ready to go here. Robert Kiyosaki is the best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you've never read the book, I highly encourage you, get it. You can probably get it for free as a PDF or at least as an audio download or something out on YouTube. I highly encourage you to listen to that book or read that book if you never have before. And in that book, he talks about how the rich and wealthy build networks and everyone else looks for work. And in my words, in my own verbiage, everyone looking for work means a job. That means you can only work 24, and there's only 24 hours in a day. You can only work so much of that, right? Even if you're on salary, there's 365 days in a year. And guess what? The company, the person that hires you, is going to decide your value. They're going to decide how much you earn on an hourly basis or on a year basis. And your pay raise, yeah, you're on a salary. Maybe you get a 1-2% pay raise. Maybe you get a little small bonus. But to build yourself real leverage and make real income is very difficult to do, right? They also tell you how many days a year you can be sick, how often you can take vacation. You're limited in so many different ways. So what is leverage? All right. Robert Kiyosaki talks about you got the job. Oh my God, I just had a brain fart. An employee, all right? You're an employee. You can be self-employed, where you have a small business, the mom and pop type shop. But guess what? Talk to any small business owner, or if you are one, you're married to that job. You cannot get away. You can't just lock the doors, go away for a month, come back and have your business bigger than it was when you left. Probably it's going to have collapsed, right? Maybe you got somebody running that. You got to worry about your employees. Talk to any bar owner about theft, right? All kinds of issues with the small business owner, but hey, that's what's grown America. And I love the small business owner. I tell you what, we'll gladly go to a small business owner over a big business or chain any day of the week, because we want to support the small business people, all right? Because they are the heart and blood of the entrepreneur mindset. But guess what? You're still limited. So on this side of this quadrant, you're limited. On this side, you enter the world of leverage. All right? Leverage lives on this side of the quadrant. And this is from his second book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. But big business, all right, that means you've got leverage. In other words, as an owner, you can take off, go to a month-long vacation in Aruba, and come back and your business has grown. You've got a whole bunch of employees. You got your vice presidents, your CEO, vice presidents, and executive vice presidents, and your sales managers, and all your employees all the way down, right? You know how that looks, right? You got your CEO, you got your presidents. Maybe you got one for different parts of the organization. You got your VPs and on down, right? And then eventually you get all your employees down here, the guys that are over here, right? They're the employees making a little bit of money. An employee will never make more money than the CEO. These presidents or vice presidents will never make more money than a CEO. You want to talk about a pyramid? That's corporate America, all right? So, continuing with my story, why I got into network marketing, I'm seeing this about big business, and nobody's ever explained this to me before at all. All right, and then the last part of this is investors. Hey, you got to have over $300,000 cash. There's a whole bunch of requirements to be in this. This is the worlds of the Warren Buffetts and other big time investors. Okay, so we're not going to really get into here. So what network marketing does, and this is what I got it day one. Sometimes people have to hear this over and over again, but I got it day one. I mean, I'm not stupid, right? And it's not a question of being smart or stupid, but I was ignorant before I saw this presentation. And all of a sudden I realized I can go from this side as an employee to this side with a very little effort and with zero or almost zero risk. You know, you go into the world of investors, you got all kinds of risk associated with that, right? So here I am sitting in this meeting, and I'm just blown away. I cannot sleep for a week. I was so excited because for the first time in my adult life, I saw a way out. I saw a way out from the rat race. Think about it. Are you kind of spinning your wheels? You know, you get up to go to work to a job that maybe you do or do not like. Statistics show over half of Americans do not like going to their job. All right, maybe you love it. I loved working in the military. I loved my job with Southwest. But you know what I love more? My wife. All right, and my life. And all there is to explore in this world. I love traveling. I love to go out and have a good meal and not have to worry about I'd rather have a menu with no prices on it because I don't care now. But back then I did. But the life I wanted was one where I didn't have to care. You know what money gives you? It gives you more choices. It gives you peace of mind. The other thing it does, it gives you freedom. All right? It gives you freedom from the worries of life. Many relationships, marriages, and everything, the arguments are primarily around money. So yeah, you may not be into money, and I get that all the time from people when I'm talking to them about this network marketing model. But I'll tell you what, money doesn't buy happiness. Money makes you more of what you already are. If you're a bad person, it's going to make you worse. All right? If you're a good person, oh my gosh, what you can do with an excess amount of money coming into your life is phenomenal. All right? But the biggest thing is it brings that peace of mind. And I, for the first time, sitting in that network marketing meeting, saw the vision for us. Now, it did not happen overnight for us, all right? We had zero experience. I had zero sales experience. I didn't even have people skills back then, folks. I was an introvert. I did not know how to go up and shake somebody's hand and introduce myself or anything like that. I learned all these skills through my drive, my desire, my vision of network marketing. And also can you. You sitting at home wondering, what can I do for myself? Well, how can I get better? How can I make this my life better? How can I help improve others? You know, one of the other things I get from people all the time is, well, I just like to help people. Well, great. Let's go out and help people. If not for yourself, do it for someone else. Do it for someone you love or you care about. And help show them the way that there is a better way than just being an employee for somebody else, working for somebody else. All right? You do this, you get started, it's part-time. You can do it full-time, that's fine too, right? But 7 to 10 hours part-time. And so I'm thinking about all this as I come out of that meeting. I'm like, I'm ready to sign up. And we get started with that, and it was a long haul. Here's some reasons why. We got no real training. Nobody sat down and showed us exactly what to do. I just finished a beautiful Zoom call with one of our newest members and their member, and kind of going over, how do you talk to people about this? How do you open it up? So because I come with 24 years of experience here in this industry, I've learned a lot. I've put in the miles. And what I want to do for you is to have you not only get started with us, but I also want to help speed up that path for you. because you're going to work with the top income earner in our company right now in the United States. I've been here with this company for the last 5 years. I understand everything about it. I understand these products in depth. I understand our pay plan in depth. I'm personal friends with the owners. My wife and I are. So you're going to connect with somebody that can take you to where you want to go. I can't do it for you. All right? But what I can do is work with you. And if you show the desire, I tell you, I will be there 100% of the way. So we got started in that, and the success did not come quick. And one of the things I learned, it's all about my mindset. All right? I got to fix my mindset. And so I got into personal growth and personal reading when I met Brad Hager the first time. He sat down and told me how important that is in making and becoming an entrepreneur and building a big business. And then I learned more about leadership. Look, I was in the military for over 20 years as an officer, retired as a lieutenant colonel. I got to lead a lot of people, and I knew nothing about leadership because my leadership came from a positional leadership. But you try getting into an all-volunteer army, which is what network marketing is, kind of like the leader of a church, right? Nobody's necessarily paid there, but you have all these people that help out for the betterment of and the good of all, right? And that's what we're doing here at Network Marketing. We build teams. But everybody is a volunteer. They can quit. You have no ownership over their business. They're an independent contractor with the company, and yet we are their leader to help them grow to where they want to go. So I learned a lot about leadership as well. And I want to help teach you all of it, or as little of it as it is, to help you grow in this amazing, amazing industry. You know, there's a statistic out there from the International Trade of Sustainable Development from last year that stated that 20% of millionaires come from this industry of network marketing. That may not be your goal. Maybe it's just enough to a little bit of extra money to put gas in the car and food on the table. I just got off the phone with Paulina, and she was saying that her son doesn't come visit her all the time because gas is expensive. What difference would an extra couple $100 make so that that wasn't an issue? All right, we've got inflation rising faster than ever. Folks, there's so many good things that can come out by having an extra $1,000, $2,000 on a monthly basis, and we got people doing that in their first few weeks here. All right, and definitely in their first month. Everybody gets to go at their own pace, but if you want to make money fast, and how much you want to make is dependent upon you. You let me know, and I will sit down with you personally and put a game plan together to get you there and do my best. There's no guarantees, no income claims, of course, right? But I will tell you, this avenue of network marketing, talk to anybody that's made money and had a successful career in network marketing, they will tell you there's not a better business model in the world. Network marketing is where it's at. And you may be a naysayer to network marketing. Hey, bless you. I appreciate your viewpoint, but I'm telling you, it's either because you didn't have the proper training, you didn't have the proper leadership, or you just got a bad attitude, all right? Because if you open your mind up like I was able to, because I had a bad attitude, that's why I'm laughing saying that. But if you open your mind up, I'm telling you, there's a whole other world out there that the average person doesn't know anything about. I mean, you got a product that flat out works. We got tens of thousands of testimonies. You got a pay plan that pays. Folks, we've got 3 people have earned over $1 million here. We got our second on their way to we got one on their way to their second million. We got a 4th person closing in on their first million, and we have less than 60,000 people in this company. That is unheard of. The first guy to get to the 6 figures on a monthly basis only had 18,000 people around that in his downline. Anybody that's in network marketing knows that's unheard of. So folks, our pay plan absolutely pays. We got products that absolutely flat out work, and we got owners that come from this industry. They understand it, and they listen to what we are saying in the field, and they are doing everything they can to make our lives even better and grow this company stronger. So we are looking for those hungry people that want to change their lives. I found it in network marketing. It may or may not be for you, but until you actually sit down with me and we go over this, maybe you're saying no to something you don't really know, K-N-O-W, that you don't really understand. I can't promise you anything, but I look forward to talking to you. And I'm wishing you a great day. Bye.